Hey, 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 welcome back to 111 PB Fly. All my fly ladies and gents, my subscribers, my followers. I appreciate you guys so much. Mwah. Thank you for being here, for rocking with me this long, okay? Let's see what's going on in the energy. I hope everybody's having a great day, morning, afternoon, whatever time you're watching this, okay? Let's go ahead and get started and see what's going on in energies for us today. Okay. Let's start with the Kippers. Why not? Okay. Okay. Get my little camera right. Yeah. All right, Spirit. What we need to know? Damn. First off the gate, love spells 73. Okay. What else we need to know, Spirit? What's going on in the energy? What is going on in the energy? What do we have? All right. Love spell, somebody you're not speaking to, somebody's not getting money, they're trying to do death magic, and now they're concerned. Okay, behind here we have twin flame. All right, I feel like this is pretty much self-explanatory, but we will still get into the messages. Okay, let's get it. All right, so we have a love spell here. Number 73, 7, 11, 64, and 33 might all be relevant, okay? Birth years, birthdays, okay? What have you. Now, with this love spell, this is somebody that you're not in communication with. I feel like they're losing money. And maybe this is why this death magic is being brought to you, but now they are concerned, okay? Underlying energy is concerned about whatever this is, all right? So let's see. Spirit guides, what is the foolery going on this morning? Okay, what do we need to know? Happy Wednesday, hump day to y'all. This is how we bringing this in. All right, let's get it. What we got on the floor? What's in the card, Spirit? What we need to know? All right. Oh, it's two behind here. Damn. Actual money, 10 of Pentacles right here. All right. Well, it is what it is. We're going to speak on it, okay? All right. So, with this love spell, somebody that's very arrogant here. With this hangman here, somebody put in a lot of wasted efforts. I feel like they told a lot of lies here. Somebody... I feel like somebody lost a lot of money doing love spells on somebody, and they were very arrogant and materialistic, okay? And it was a wasted effort, okay? I feel like they didn't have any direction when they were doing this, okay? With false prophecy here, I feel like somebody lied to them, told them that they could get something done, all right? And they lost a lot of money trying to get this done in this situation with this 10 of Pentacles to come out with this with this hangman in reverse here, okay? I mean, not in reverse, but with the hangman here, I feel like, and this 10 of Pentacles, to clarify this, somebody paid somebody a lot of money, and they lost a lot of money, okay? Trying to gain some type of inheritance or whatever this is, okay? With this false prophecy here, somebody lied to this person and told them that they could get this done. I'm feeling like, yeah, they made a sacrifice or something, and this was supposed to be, I don't know, they were supposed to get some kind of gain out of this, but for that to come out like that, it did not happen this way. The Emperor, okay? They wanted power, they wanted some father figure here, okay? Firm, accurate, okay? This is supposed to be somebody in the upright, like, okay? Or they did this towards this Emperor, one way or the other. That's what I'm getting here, okay? I feel like it would have been the Emperor in reverse if that was the case. I feel like they tried to sacrifice this Emperor. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Let's reverse hangman here. All right. It was an epic fail, whatever this was. Yeah, we got abundance in reverse right here again. All right. Two of Pentacles here. So somebody lost an opportunity towards abundance. They can't manifest anything. And now they're in limbo. I guess they're trying to decide, you know, their options. They need to make a decision here. And they're trying to set boundaries with someone after trying to do whatever this was that they done got themselves into, okay? It was definitely a loss, and they was juggling, and now they're trying to set boundaries in this situation, all right? We had a Page of Wands in reverse, okay? Again, we have no message. Somebody's not talking to this person now, okay? Their lack of they don't have any more creative ideas in this situation. Like, they don't know what to do. Somebody's just stuck at this point. Spirit guys, what we need to know. Y'all know I like to pull my Archangel Michael is right here. He's blocking this, okay? Archangel Michael said, nah, that's not what we about to do. What's this? Ice King, okay? And somebody's like, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore, right? These are sideways. What is this? Endings. I just said this, okay? Distant future. There's an ending here. Somebody that wasn't mature, okay? What is this in the back? They refuse to move on, all right? So Spirit said, I'm going to bring this ending to fruition because you won't do it on your own. I'm going to make it happen, okay? And that's where I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that right there because Archangel Michael has spoken, okay? Okay. Since this was a love spell they was trying to do, what we got? Oh, see how this came out? Not the right place, not the right time. Somebody was not in alignment when they did this. Jeez. Okay. They refused to confess. They refused to get on their healing journey. They just wanted to be controlling. Okay. They were in their pride and ego. Now they want out of some type of karmic contract. All right. And there's no love here. Okay. What's on the bottom of the deck? Yeah. They weren't loyal. All right. They don't want to play games anymore or whatever this is. All right. Let's see. What's this new message, Spirit? I said new message. What's this no communication? That's too many. All right. Somebody's trying to have strength here. Okay, somebody was disloyal. They made the wrong they went in the wrong direction here with the Two of Swords here, okay? The Two of Swords is in reverse. So when the Two of Swords is in reverse, somebody went into a situation, you know, clearly that was chaotic, okay? It brought a lot of fights. And my cat, y'all, got their bell. They took their little collar off. I'm sorry, y'all. I was distracted. Okay. Yeah, but this person, you know, they were disloyal and they went the wrong way and it created a lot of chaos for them, all right? Now this person's trying to have the strength to overcome this, okay? They want to have the power over a situation. I feel like they want to give to someone now. They want to share something. They want to show somebody gratitude in this situation. We got the Four of Swords here in reverse, all right? This person wants to come out of isolation. All right. Whatever this is, you guys clearly are not speaking at this time. But, you know, somebody here, you know, moved very recklessly. Okay. Yeah. The Eight of Swords right here. They want a new beginning. They want freedom from the ties that they past. Okay. They want to take control of their life with that Strength card. Confirmation. They want to move forward. All right, what we need to know. Put this over here. What else we need to know? All right, we got the Three of Swords. They want to come out of this heartbreak, but judgment has been called here, okay? They want to come out of this sadness, this betrayal. They feel stabbed in the back. You know, they don't want this third party situation anymore. All right, with judgment here in the upright, it's just making me really believe that... you know, this person has awakened to something that's going on and they want a reunion somewhere else, okay? Clearly. All right, the Hierophant is here. I can't make this up. Two major arcanas on top of each other. All right, with the Hierophant here, this can also speak of marriages. It can also speak of contracts. Okay, this person could be religious, or they're focusing more on their spirituality, their religion, their traditions. Okay, maybe they're getting solid advice somewhere on how to do things, what they should be doing moving forward. All right, Spirit guys, what else we need to know? What's that tried to hide? Okay, I guess it was a period where they refused to move on. We just saw that over there, and it came right back out. All right, we got community in reverse. Okay, so they are no longer with this community, or they refuse to move. Wait a minute, wait. Yeah, they're getting information on why they didn't move on from a community. Okay, this moving on is in reverse, and this community is in reverse. So they didn't. At one point, this person didn't have solid advice about a situation involving this community confirmation, and now I feel like this person no longer wants to be attached to this community. Yeah, Mr. Nice Guy in reverse, divinity in reverse, abandonment in reverse. Yeah. See, this is why. Okay, this situation with this Judgment and this Hierophant here right on top of each other, this person wasn't moving at their best, and you cut somebody off with this no communication here. This person was not nice to you. They didn't understand your divinity. I feel like they didn't want you to leave them. They didn't want to feel abandoned by you. They don't want this pain, and they lost the divine feminine because of this. Rich girl in reverse, okay? So because of somebody's actions here, they're awakening to the fact that what they had themselves attached to, what they were involved in, what they were doing in the past, okay, they should have left that situation. All right, what else we need to know, Spirit guides? For that community to be in reverse, I feel like they're no longer in communication with these people. Yeah, they're choosing a new path. 35 confirmation. All right, they don't want the animosity. They're making a change here. Okay, evil eyes in reverse, poverty is in reverse. They want abundance. They want to turn their life around. All right, what else we need to know, Spirit? I feel like something's telling me use this deck. I haven't used this deck in a while. Spirit guys, what else we need to know when it comes to this? Empath feels others' emotions as your own. Okay. All right, we have impulsive, passionate ego. Okay, so somebody is lost. They're having an ego death. They losing their ego. They dropping the ego. Okay, they dropping this impulsive behavior. Clairsentience, gut feelings, reading energy well. Okay. Yeah, so somebody is graduating. Okay, they're using their intuition. Blue auras right here. Honest, clarity, peace. Somebody walked away from this situation and they grew. Like they really grew. They're having an awakening. Okay, they're getting in touch with themselves. They're gaining a lot of clarity on a situation. What is this actual money in reverse? Spirit guys, what we need to know about this actual money in reverse? All right, we have the Hierophant here. Yeah, I feel like they're realizing that being attached to this is blocking them from having their money. Yeah, we saw the Hierophant right here. Remember we said somebody wanted out of a betrayal, okay, out of this heartbreak, out of this feeling stabbed in the back with this, they made changes. They had went the wrong way. They walked, they gotten away from this and they stepped into themselves, okay? They realized they weren't supposed to be around that community. And this community was holding them back from their finances, okay? With this Hierophant here again, this is commitment, marriage, connection with divine. This person is having thoughts or the realization of what they need to do to move forward to better themselves. We saw that change there too. Somebody wants to change. Spirit guides, what we need to know. Okay, 2 and 2. Take y'all first. Okay. This person no longer wants to play mind games. Okay. They don't want to be deceptive. You know, they didn't have any happiness, success in this situation. They lacked creativity. They weren't vibing at their best. Okay. The Empress in reverse, the 10 of Cups is here. All right. They were in a horrible marriage. Okay. This marriage is in reverse. So somebody does not want to be in this marriage with this Empress in reverse here. All right. So there was no growth there. Okay. So somebody has knowledge now on the things that why they didn't have any money. They were in the wrong connection. They were in a situation with the Empress in reverse. They were tied to or married to the Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse, you know, it's a lot of arguments, insecurity. Okay. They disconnected from themselves and others. All right. The Sun is here. They don't vibe high. They're not confirmation. They're unrealistic. You know, they're very arrogant. Okay. Conceited. They don't commit to anything. Okay. And this person has clarity that they shouldn't have been here. All right. They should not have been attached to this. What we need to know, Spirit. 12th house in reverse. Okay. This is Pisces energy. Okay. Unconscious, hidden aspects, secrets, okay, endings. Now they have clarity on this. This is in reverse. So now this person is aware that they shouldn't have been in this situation, period. And this is a past situation. They don't want this past situation anymore. What else we need to know, Spirit? Okay. Court in reverse. Priestess in reverse, okay? Rich guy in reverse, love off in reverse, okay? So, I feel like whether this is spiritual court or regular court, okay, this person lost the court case when it comes to a high priestess, and this rich guy giving this high priestess a love offer. Rich guy in reverse, love offer in reverse, courthouse is in reverse. The only thing in the upright is this high priestess. I feel like this person lost when it came to this because of the situation that they were in with this connection to this Empress in reverse that they had, okay? Yeah. The rich guy. What's on the bottom of this deck? Conflict. Yeah, it's a lot of conflict now. Somebody's waking up to the fact that they married the wrong person. They're losing everything because there was no growth with this person. With this high priestess sticking out and love off in reverse, they can't come to this high priestess and give them a love offer. Like it's forbidden with courthouse in reverse. All right, with this rich guy here. What else we need to know, Spirit? Dang. Spirit got you in reverse, flew out. Y'all saw that? All right, conflict resolution in reverse. They want a divine union here, but soul searching, they haven't done the work. They need to get on their spiritual path. All right, this is in reverse here. Inferno, self-sabotage, lies, breaking point. All right, this person is running from this, but they haven't done the work. This is still in reverse here. Okay? And Spirit is like, nah, this is why courthouse is in reverse. You cannot give this high priestess a love offer when you haven't done the necessary requirements to be able to meet this high priestess halfway, okay? So the rich guy in reverse, love offer is in reverse. Spirit is rejecting this offer, okay? What else we need to know about this death magic? Spirit guys, tell me more about this death magic. All right, we got the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright. It's a change here, okay? Happiness, abundance. All right, so in the past, somebody was deceptive, malicious, okay? Somebody very rebellious. I felt like they was wishing this death magic on someone, okay? They was doing all this. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is a change, okay? All of this is about the change, all right? Maybe they were doing this death magic because they wanted abundance and success and good fortune here. You know, this King of Swords is being deceptive in the past. Dangerous, violent, powerful enemy. Okay? Gotta watch who you around, y'all. All right, Spirit guys, what else we need to know? Take you too. Can't make it up. That's justice. Ten of Swords right here. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. All right. So this is justice that this person is in the Ten of Swords for sending this energy towards you. Okay. Wow. Balance, legal contracts, responsibility. All right. Cause and effect. Straight like that. Okay. What goes around comes around is what I'm hearing. Completion. This person is having internal suffering. They don't understand with clarity and truth and enlightenment here. There's no communication. There's no expansion here. What's behind this card? King of Wands. There's somebody that's supposed to be focused, a leader, controlling, possessive. I feel like this person did too much in a situation here. Okay. What else we need to know, Spirit? I'm going to take you. All right. Psalms 23, 4 in reverse. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. And it's ironic that this is right here next to each other. Spirit said, we ain't got you on this one, bud. Sorry, okay? They not protected for this energy plan and this magic that they was doing, okay? What else we need to know, Spirit? All right. Work labor efforts came out sideways. All right. They thought they was going to be rewarded for the work and effort that they did. Twin flame. All right. They did this for a twin flame union. You doing magic on your twin? What the hell? They don't want to be in poverty. Okay. What else we need to know, Spirit? They told a lot of lies so they wouldn't have to be in poverty. And transition is here. They were supposed to change, okay? Mature woman in reverse, earth angel in reverse, health concern. That's that Empress in reverse right here. They can't manifest nothing. Karmic masculine, okay? It's all right here. So your twin turned karmic when they got with this Empress in reverse. They married an Empress in reverse and turned karmic, okay? There was no growth there. There was no sun there. There was no sun, okay? They weren't vibing high. They were doing the most. Now this person wants to change and come out of this energy, but they don't have support from the spirit guides because they did this to a high priestess, okay? Now they doing these love spells, this death magic, trying to get money that they lost by being with this person, okay? They spread a lot of lies on you. They thought they was going to get rewards and gains for this, okay? But they are running because they don't want to deal with this poverty, okay? Ten of Swords, this is what they're facing. They're trying to run from this, but this is justice because, again, they did this to a high priestess, all right? Wow, Spirit, okay? Okay, anything else we need to know, Spirit, before we move on? Anything else we need to know before we move on? Expectation. Okay, they had expectations. They want to release this entity attachment. They don't want this opposition, this Jezebel. They want to get away. I want to get away. They didn't use their intuition. Damn. Okay. Spirit guys, what else we need to know? Twin flame union. Okay. They want to get back on their twin flame journey. I can't make this up. They want to heal. Heart repair, healing, love wins, building trust. Intimacy. They want passion together. They unemployed again. They losing money. No contact is here. Y'all not talking. It's clearly right here. And this person wants to apologize. They want to meet up and have a conversation. Anything else, Spirit, from this deck before I move on? Anything else? Sheesh. All right, we got peaceful vibes here. No more drama. This person doesn't want to be stubborn anymore. All right. But I feel like you aren't feeling this, okay? With real connection, affection, sparks flying. I feel like they know you're not feeling this vibe, okay? You want a whole nother peace of mind here. But this is where this person is, okay? Spirits, tell us about this concern. What's this person's concern? What we need to know. Oh, sorry, I keep shaking the cam, y'all. The star. This person's trying to have hope here, okay? Now that they have insight and clarity on what the hell's been going on in the back skirts here, what they got themselves entangled in, all right? Two of Cups is here, false love, unhappy couple. We see this right here, all right? This person has clarity on who and what they got themselves attached to, okay? Let's see what we need to know, Spirit. Knight of Swords and the Magician in reverse. So this person lost their power here, being reckless, okay? Now they're trying to have confidence to be able to come in and give some type of quick communication to you. The Chariot, okay? They want to overcome these obstacles. They want to have discipline and the willpower to have a victory. They're determined to come in to be able to make this work and say something to you. What we need to know, Spirit. All right? Wow, they're trying to have faith. They want you to trust them. All right? Good karma. I feel like they're trying to attach to your good karma because they know you have high honor. They're trying to have faith that they can be able to come back in and get on your line, get on your boat, okay? Whatever this is. What else we need to know, Spirit? Because you're a rising star. I can't make it up. They putting the voodoo down. Now, this is in reverse. They still ain't put the voodoo down because we saw the love spell right there and the death magic sticking out right there because they obsessed. I can't make this shit up, y'all. All right? And you're unbothered. Wow. All right. What we need to know. What we need to know, Spirit. Spirit is talking. All right? They want intimacy. They need to connect to you through intimacy. All right? To fix their unemployment issues. All right? They need your finances. They need to connect with you to fix their situation, all right? They're going to tell you no more fights. They're not going, no more poor communication. This is a forever kind of love. So they're going to come in and lie to you, all right? They don't want any more controversy, drama. They don't want to be in rock bottom. They don't want this karma. I told y'all, this person is running from karma, and this is justice. And Spirit is not helping them with this, all right? And I feel like they barking up the wrong tree here playing with this Empress. All right. Damn, that's a lot of cards that came out. All right. What's on the back? Sacral chakra in reverse. Spirit is telling you keep your sex to yourself. Sexuality, creativity, emotions. This person is lacking that. This is why they need to attach to you to gain all of the things they're losing back. They need that from you. Okay. Clairtangency, psychic knowledge by touching. I feel like you're going to know this person is in your energy. Clairaudience, Spirit is talking to you. You know. Inner child, you healed yourself, okay? You have self-love. You've healed. This person wants to catch up to you and heal to rewrite the future. They're trying to get on track. They're trying to get on track, okay? But we're going to leave this right here. And we're going to leave this here and see what happens. Well, we know what happens, but we're going to leave this here. Let's get you a message from the universe. Dang, that flew right out. Every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. All right? Confirmation. When the world feels like it's coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. Okay? I hope this message resonated. Okay? Love, peace, and many blessings to you guys. Be good to somebody. Be good to yourself, okay? Forgive yourself and forgive others. Till next time, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.